Okay. It's been a while. It's been 9 days, I think, since we last streamed, but we're back. It's all good. I'm using the game capture this time as opposed to the display capture. So hopefully it doesn't lag too much. I'm actually going to go on the stream real quick and check that. It seems to be fine. Okay, so today we're gonna try to progress through the mines as much as possible. Actually, let me check what luck day it is. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the left, on the second monitor. Okay, this is the max luck day, because I want to see if the footage is lagging or not. It seems to be fine. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Cool. Okay, we don't need any of this. Alright, let's go to the mines. We're gonna try to get a bunch of copper so we can get more crab pots. Also, I need to zoom out a little bit. We also need to continue friending, what's his name? Linus, because we need the sashimi recipe, man. Alright, I keep forgetting we don't have access to the mines. That's another thing we need to do. We need to get the JoJo membership form, but I think it's still a little bit too early. We could probably stretch that out a bit longer until we purchase that. Because we still do have the fish bundles, but I think I said I didn't want to actually do those because a lot of them are from different seasons. I mean, we could buy some of them potentially from the traveling cart, but I don't think that's really necessary, to be honest. So we'll buy the you know what? Because we do need to start going to the desert and start unlocking things. So I'll buy the JoJo membership soon. Alright, let's go up to Linus and then we'll go to the caves. We'll just spend the whole day trying to get as far in the mines as possible. Is Linus up here? There he is. There's my boy. Alright, here we go. Okay, what? Okay, so we'll be able to give him a gift tomorrow, is it? Or is it Monday? I think it's Monday, actually. We'll be able to give him a gift. I'll just keep these on me then, I suppose. We have a good amount of food right now. Actually, before we go in the mines, I'm going to donate this glass shard real quick. These glass shards, so we can, number one, get them out of our inventory, and number two, just have them donated already. Not that we really need to focus on donating the museum, or to the museum, but if we can get all of the things for a star drop, then I won't be complaining, man. I will not be complaining. Alright, let's go down here. My boy, Gunther. Now we'll just put those there for now. I think the first thing I definitely want to focus on getting when we get the JoJo membership form is the minecarts, because it's just useful to be able to travel, man. Alright? Or quick travel, I should say. Sebastian, how are you? Alright. Let's go to the mines. I think we got to what, 15? I think we got to 19, but we didn't quite manage to get to 20, so we only have the checkpoint for 15. Alright, might as well talk to him though. So, okay, we finally have a heart with him. Nice, okay. So we just need 2 more. Alright, let's Yeah, it's 15. Definitely want to try to progress as far as possible. One second, I got a text message. Alright, sorry about that. I keep my phone off my desk when I'm streaming because, not that I've had this issue myself, but I preemptively do it in case it does happen with me. But if you have, like, certain electronics, like your phone, for instance, near the cloud lifter, it'll mess up the preamp, and it'll make it sound staticky, if that makes any sense. Again, not that that's happened to me, but just to potentially prevent it. Also, I completely forgot that our pickaxe isn't ready till tomorrow. That is unfortunate, considering it is a high luck day. Okay, I guess we're not doing the mines today. Maybe we can get lucky and just get a staircase from killing enemies. Nope. If we had bombs, we could do this, but yeah, that sucks. That's so annoying, because today was a high luck day. Alright, well, I guess we're going to be fishing, wasting away this perfect luck day. Let's just go to the beach. But yeah, I've already started editing the video. I've already edited all three of the first... I've already edited all of the first 3 streams. So all of that's done. My goal for this stream is to definitely finish spring, because any more than 4 streams is a bit ridiculous. So I'm going to try to stream as long as possible tonight so we can finish spring. So we have that done, and then we have the next 3 seasons as well, because it is supposed to be a full year after all. Alright, yeah, just fishing. I cut out a lot of the fishing, funnily enough, because a lot of it was just repetitive. We don't really need any of this. But yeah, I hopefully we have another highlight day tomorrow, so we can actually get as far in the mines as possible. Because I do want to clear those out as soon as possible. And then obviously the next thing on our list is the legend, but we kind of have to wait for a rainy day for that. Are we even level 9 yet? No. Okay, so maybe we can do that today, because I'm pretty sure we're close to level 9. This is where the experience bars mod would come in handy. But yeah, I think we're close, if we spend like the rest of the day fishing. Oh, also, we're at the point where we're catching iridium quality fish pretty consistently. Or I hope is what is pretty consistently. Alright, sea jelly. Not bad. We can save those for fish smokers. Yeah, I can't wait till we get into the other seasons, because we'll have more variety of fish. And usually the fish in the later seasons sell a bit better as well. But yeah, there's just not going to be much talking during the fishing segments of these streams, unless we can get a few more viewers that are consistently watching. But because there's really not much for me to say when I'm streaming, or when I'm fishing rather, as I'm streaming. I'm tired, honestly, right now, so I'm gonna jumble my words a lot. Alright. I got another haircut today. I go about like every 2 weeks or so, I would say, to maintain the fade that I have. Interesting. Are we gonna be able to get another treasure chest? Or, okay, never mind. Didn't even go for it. Imagine we did get another chest though, and we had to put it with the other one. That's just 10k just sitting in that chest. Might as well use the coal up to smoke as much fish as we can. Because it's just more money after all, man. Okay. Yeah, it was raining a bit today. I went on like another walk for about like 2 hours. And it was drizzling a bit. It was nice though. I don't know about you guys, but I like the rain personally. And especially the snow. But yeah, the area I live in it looks pretty nice when it snows out. Because there's a bunch of trees everywhere, so yeah, it looks very nice. Alright, hopefully we get some more coal, honestly, from this chest. Ooh, that's completely useless. Okay, I mean, we can donate it. I'll put another diamond in there. How much? Okay, 2,250 gold right there. Thing is, the diamonds and stuff aren't going to be that useful because number one, we can't sell them, and number two, we don't really care about gifting or reaching a certain amount of hearts with people because unless it's Linus, because we just don't need to. It's not really necessary for the challenge. So yeah, those are just gonna unfortunately just have to sit in the chest the whole series. All right. If we can just keep getting iridium quality fish, that'd honestly just be pretty nice. Even if they're not smoked. Another treasure chest. At this point, there's not a whole lot of useful stuff we can get from the chests. Because we can't really sell much. Other than fish, of course. But yeah, This is why the sashimi recipe would be super useful right now, because we're getting a lot of fish that just don't sell for a whole lot. Like even, okay, an iridium quality sardine does sell for 80, so it is more than if we were to turn it into sashimi. But these two, for instance, this would be more than or almost double the gold, 15 away from being doubled. If it was turned into sashimi. Do we have the cookout kit? Well, it wouldn't matter anyway because we don't have the recipe for sashimi, but we could postpone getting the kitchen upgrade a little further if we do, or if we did have the recipe for the cookout kit. I think it's foraging, like foraging level 4 or something that you get that. It's a nice 1.6 edition. Oh, is this one a halibut maybe, or a flounder? Okay, yeah, flounder. Oh, we're out of bait. That's not good. I'm going to smoke him. Can we? Okay, no. Closes at 5, so we can't even buy bait. Oh, we do have 4 bug meat on us, so we can make another 20 bait, which is sufficient enough for the rest of the night, or should be. I just want to reach level 9 so we're prepared for whenever there's a rainy day. Because if we get a rainy day tomorrow and we don't reach level 9 tonight, then there's nothing we can really do. And that could be one of our only opportunities to catch the legend. Because if we miss the legend, man, that's one goal completely just down the drain. And there's no point in trying to go for the other legendary fish except for money. Which is pretty important, but it doesn't matter as much if the whole goal is just, again, down the drain. Yeah, we don't really have any other constraints that we have to worry about with the other ones, because they don't have to be on a specific type of day. And at that point we would already be max fishing level, most likely, for the other ones. We do have to open up the sewers though, so we have to get the sewer key for the mutant carp. The lag. Okay, that was almost a perfect catch. Oh, is this a halibut? Yes. Okay, gold. Quality. I guess we'll put this in here, or we'll put the daffodil in there for now. Oh, this one, is this a flounder? Oh no, this one's probably a halibut again. Yeah. Oh, there we go, level 9. Beautiful, man. Alright, let's fish a little bit more, I suppose. We're just gonna have to trash that. Alright, let's get back. We'll probably donate these 2 things tomorrow. Before we go, yeah, we need to go over there anyway to pick up our pickaxe, the copper pickaxe. So. Alright, let's just sell all of this. And I'll keep the sea jelly. Because we have one of each of these. And then once we get far enough in the caves, we should be able to start catching cave jellies. I think it's level 20. Well, you can catch them at any point. It's 20, 60, and 80? Or 100? It might be 100. But yeah, you can... I think 100's the best one to get it, because you get less trash or something like that. So it's a higher chance of catching that. And then you can also get lava eels as well. Alright, seafoam pudding and magnet. Alright, if it's a rainy day today, man, the first thing we're doing is trying to catch the legend. And then, regardless of the luck, I'm just going to go in the caves anyway, because I don't feel like fishing at the moment, unless it's fishing for the legend. Please, please tell me that it's a rainy day tomorrow. Okay, it is. Nice. So tomorrow, we're going to do that. Actually, let me check. Also, I wasn't paying attention. Did the notification pop up that we got our copper pickaxe, or that it was ready? Fortune declare. Alright. Okay, neutral. That's fine for me. It's adequate. Let me pop these in here. How much does this actually sell for? Only 800. Don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. Is it Sundays or Mondays? I think it might be Sundays where they the gifts reset. Okay, it is Sunday, right? So we can gift Linus as well. We'll go up to him first because we need to wait for the 2 buildings down there to open, the blacksmith and the museum. Alright. So we have basically this week left of the season and then we're good. Don't know why I'm trying to get into robins. Might as well chop down some trees as well to buy some time because we're going to need some wood for the crab pots. We definitely need to upgrade our axe too. The hoe doesn't really matter, the scythe doesn't really matter, even though we're not going to be upgrading the hoe manually anyway. We're just going to get the golden scythe, or the scythe rather. We're not going to be upgrading the scythe manually because you just can't. You have to get the golden scythe from the cave in the quarry and then the iridium scythe with mastery. But yeah, we don't need to worry about the hoe, upgrading the hoe, and obviously the watering can is in the chest still. So it's really just our pickaxe and axe that we're going to be upgrading at Clint's. Alright, dandelion, there you go. Cool. I think those are neutral gifts for the forageables. Which, you know, is better than nothing. It's going to be slow, which is a bit annoying, but not much we can really do, because I don't think we can easily access the things he likes. Or at least when I checked last time. Yeah, I don't know. We'll focus on that later. For now, let's go grab our pickaxe, which is hopefully ready. I didn't see the notification on the bottom left, but it's been 2 days, so it should definitely be good. Okay, let's check the trash cans, because it's just obligatory. Yep, there we go. Cool. Yeah, we don't really need any of that. Alright, let's go donate the ancient seed and the skeleton tail. Or skeletal tail. Ooh, I will take that. I'm gonna pop that now, actually, because This should max our energy, or never mind. I refilled it a decent bit, though. Put that there. Put that there. Okay. Yeah, we don't really need these. You can't even trash it. Okay. Can I just... Alright. I guess I'm gonna go back over to the base real quick. But then again, it's just kind of a waste of time. We'll just have to deal with our inventory being full. Or a little fuller. Alright. I might do the mines tomorrow as well, but obviously we're going to prioritize catching the legend. So if it takes all day to catch the legend, then we're not going to do the caves. But if we can catch the legend and then we have time to explore the mines, we'll do that. We have 8,000 gold as well, I just noticed. I don't know what I'm going to save that up for, to be honest. Might do the Jojo membership for him. Then again, I might do the kitchen upgrade. We'd also do the next backpack upgrade, which would be really good. Not sure yet. Alright. So, really, my goal is honestly just to get as far as possible today in the mines. And I obviously collect some resources along the way, like some ores and coal and whatnot. I don't think we really need a whole lot of stone at the moment, but obviously we're just going to be naturally collecting a lot of that as it is. Alright, let me grab this copper real quick before we go down. Before we descend further into the mines. Give me that. Only one piece, but I'll take it. Beautiful. Alright, amethyst. Don't really know what I'm going to use this for, but we'll grab it. We could theoretically plant crops and harvest them, and we'll get the XP for food, but obviously we're not going to be able to sell any crops because we can only sell fish. But then again, we can just buy stuff from the saloon, so it doesn't really matter too much. Alright, surely. Nope. It's pretty lucky that we got, what's it called? The Neptune's Glaive. Because it is a pretty good starter weapon until we get... It's a good weapon until we get the Obsidian Edge. Which is not for... Is it floor 40? Okay, so this is where we got to last time. Okay, instantly get down to the next level. Cool. This steel small sword is not that useful. I'm just gonna trash it. Because what are the stats on this? Okay, yeah. Definitely the best weapon until we get the Obsidian Edge. That's what it's called, right? The Obsidian Edge. I'm not going crazy. Alright, I mean, these are really only useful for mayonnaise machines, which we don't really need. The thing is, we're not going to be making as much money, obviously, because we're only selling fish, which is just a small portion of the things that you collect and sell at this point in the game and throughout the entire game, honestly. But another thing is, we're not going to have to spend our money on things like crops and animals and barn upgrades and coop upgrades and whatnot, because we're not going to be really using any of that stuff. Alright. Okay, we've donated one of those already. Do we need the Dwarvish translation guide? I don't think we really need it for this challenge. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this. The only useful thing for this bug meat is to turn it into bait. Which is actually really useful for the challenge because we don't have to spend... That means we don't have to spend as much money on bait at Willie's shop. Which, to be fair, is not the most expensive thing, but still. I'm gonna make a cherry bomb. Nothing. Okay, swarm. I'm gonna eat these cave carrots real quick. Alright, let's... Honestly, I might just make another bomb. Alright, is that combat upgrade? What level are we actually? 2. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can make it to like at least the ice levels. Here. Maybe not today, but tomorrow maybe if we have enough time. But yeah, definitely going to be prioritizing the legend tomorrow because it is a rainy day. We got a decent amount of copper actually, so far. And just as I say that, there's a massive clump of ores here. Beautiful, man. Alright, let's descend. We might be able to make it to maybe 35? Floor 35? Wouldn't be bad. I don't really like the these levels coming up. They're just really dark. Especially in the challenge depths. When you're doing the keys challenge. Very dark. And I don't really usually craft torches in this game. I need to eat. Pop a salad real quick. Alright. I'm just gonna make a bomb, because why not? Never mind, we don't have any coal. Beautiful. There are no enemies here. Okay. Like I said, just want to descend as quickly as possible. So, I'm not really going to worry about a whole lot of stuff unless it's copper. Because we need copper. We need a good amount of copper for crab pots. Okay. Out of here, man. It is a good thing we do have this much food because we're going to be using a lot of energy just mining these rocks to progress further down. So yeah, good job. I bought all of those salads I think it was last stream. Use another one. Okay, let's kill this guy. Do we need quartz for anything? I think we need refined quartz for the lightning rods. Oh, we got an Omni Geode. I'll pick up the quartz. I don't remember if we need it for anything else. We might, though. Alright, let's clear this. You do get, yeah, you do get a decent amount of stuff like hardwood, bombs, and coal from the barrels. So they're always worth breaking open, in my opinion. Just trash the geode. We'll use the bomb here just to... Okay, never mind. We didn't really need to use it because there's a staircase there, but I want to grab the hardwood because we are going to need some of this for a few different things, but primarily for the for repairing Willie's boat. I think it's 200. Yeah, these were the floors I'm talking about. These floors are just kind of annoying because it's hard to see in some cases, but we do have the glow ring, which I don't always have at this point, because obviously if this was a traditional playthrough I would be exploring the mines much earlier. Okay. I wonder how hard or how easy, I guess, the goop creatures here, the shadow creatures here are to kill with the glaive. The Neptune's glaive. Yeah, these things. Oh, pretty easy. That's good, because these things... Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, they drop iron? I did not know that. Or maybe I didn't, I just forgot. We don't really have room for iron. I'm just going to turn all this into bait. Real quick. Alright, it's 11. We might still be able to make it to 35. I'm not really concerned with my health. I'm more concerned with the energy. Alright, I'm just gonna make another bomb, to be honest. Cherry bomb. The bat wings are pretty useful. I'm just gonna get rid of this because it's only 1. We're not gonna be able to get to a depth where we're consistently getting iron, so just having 1 piece on us isn't really that useful. Okay, it is midnight. Honestly, I don't really care about passing too much, or passing out too much in the mines, because if we can get to 35, that'll save us some time when we're trying to progress further tomorrow or whenever we revisit the mines. I just hope we get lucky with the legend and we don't have like a super difficult pattern. Alright, we're good. Let's just go back. There's no point in trying to progress any further because we're probably not going to get it to the next checkpoint, which would be floor 40. Is it 40 or 50? I think it's 40, the start of the ice section. And then 50, it kind of changes up a little bit, and I think 60 to... Is it 60 or 70 where it gets, like, where it's like the ice bricks? I don't really remember, to be honest. I'm gonna eat this. Okay, let's just sleep, I suppose, man. Actually, do we have anything to sell? Not really. Okay. I am gonna put some stuff away though real quick. That. I'm gonna make another furnace because I do want to get as many of these as possible going. Alright, let's just... Actually, I'm gonna put some more stuff away. This. Oh, yeah, this. Cool. And we're gonna donate this tomorrow. Actually, let me put, sorry, let me, okay, oh, never mind. It's 2, wasn't paying attention to the time. Alright, life elixir. Miner's treat, cool. Alright. Oh man, the nerves are going, it's time to catch the legend. Alright. I don't think we were, oh never mind, we were kind of charged, were we charged 1,000? Damn, alright. That's not very good. Alright, let me hang this up real quick, just to get it out of the inventory. If we even can. Okay, that'll do for now. Alright. Might as well, okay, never mind, we don't have any more coal. Deluxe bait. Trap bobber. Trout soup. Alright. It's time. Let's go over to the mountain lake. I believe it is. I'll just cut through here. Okay, oh never mind, he does like these. I was just gonna say, were those neutral for him? Okay, so he does like those. I think dandelions might be neutral for him though. Okay, so it might not take as long to get the sashimi recipe as I thought initially. Alright. Because yeah, I was gonna say if we find a forageable, we might as well pick it up and gift it to him, but I don't see any around here. Alright, trout soup. Level 10 temporarily. Alright, let's do this. Trap bobber and deluxe bait applied. Watch it be the first catch. Okay. This is a good size for the bar to catch it. Ooh, iridium largemouth bass for 200. If we can actually consistently catch those, that'll be bank. I'm just waiting for it to pop up and it to be incredibly difficult. I mean, we can get lucky and get an easier one. It just depends. Dang, though, 600 gold right there from those 3. I don't want to use all my bait though before we catch the legend, because I keep expecting the next one to be it. Just kind of how it always is, I guess. Alright, we got a carp. Are carp the lowest selling fish? I know they definitely are one of. Alright, I think this is another bass. Nope, it's a chub. How much do these sell for? Not bad, 100 for an iridium quality one. Come on, just give me the legend. We have 32 bait left. We narrowly missed that chest. Doesn't matter too much though. I mean, we're going to be making a decent amount today, regardless. I was debating whether or not to sell the legend or to display it in the aquarium that we have to make later. But honestly, if we're only able to sell fish to make money, we might as well sell the legendary fish as well, because those will give us a good amount. Okay, here it is. Okay, this is a difficult one. Not impossible. Easiest thing ever. Let's go. We acquired the legend. Beautiful, man. Let's go. 7,500 gold by default. We're going to smoke this. We don't have the artisan profession yet. We could legally try to get the... Like, it's not against the rules getting farming XP. We just can't sell anything that's farming related. So we could save it until we have the artisan profession, but I think I'm just going to smoke it and double it, which will give us, what, 1,500? Or 15,000 rather, sorry. Gold, which I think is sufficient. I'm not going to wait until we get the thing. With this 15,000, I think what I'm going to do is buy the membership and then buy the backpack upgrade, and then we have another 7,000 plus what we're going to make from the other fish we caught. So I might be able to get the kitchen upgrade, the backpack upgrade, and the membership started, which will be pretty good. We don't have any coal. Would it be worth it to buy coal from Clint? It depends on what fish we smoke. If we smoke this, it would be a 50 coin increase. It would be profiting 50 coins per fish, because it's 200 and 150 per coal to smelt it. Actually, no, never mind, because it would be the fish would get doubled. Okay. Nah, I think I'm just gonna smoke the legend for now. Alright, well, we do have time to... We'll keep it on us for now. Yeah, we'll keep it on us for now. I'm gonna actually go quickly grab my smoker. And then we'll go to the caves. And if we get a piece of coal, we'll just smoke the legend there. And then sell it tonight, hopefully. If we don't sell it tonight, we'll sell it tomorrow. Alright, my boy Sebastian. We're gonna... Yeah, go grab this. I'm trying to think... I mean, we might as well just give these to Willy, because they're just going to be sitting here anyway. Because we might need a friend Willy for something. Okay. Compliments on catching the legend. How much does he sell deluxe bait for? Ooh, 100. That's kind of not worth it. Especially considering how easy it is to get moss. Alright. Cool, 9,000. But yeah, once the summertime rolls around, we'll be able to get a bunch of moss and turn all of this into deluxe bait. I think it's 5 bait and 2 moss for 5 deluxe bait or something along those lines. Alright, let's head to the cave now. We accomplished the goal for today, which was to catch the legend. And it was, at first I thought it was going to be one of those difficult patterns, but it turned out to be pretty easy. Alright. We might be able to make it to like 45. I didn't check the luck for today because I wasn't expecting to do the mines a whole lot. But we might be able to make it to like 40 because we're 35. Level 35 at the moment. Man, I just really want the mine carts already. It's just so useful for just quick traveling. But yeah, as soon as we get a piece of coal, we can just smoke the legend. What I might do is I might, depends on where we're at. If we're close to getting to the next checkpoint, then I won't. But if we're not, then I might just go back up the ladder and put the smoker near the entrance to the mine. And just have the legend smoking. I mean, if we can keep going at this rate, at which we're getting the ladders, then we might be able to even make it to like 45. I don't remember though if it's 100 for the star drop. I think it is, and then 120 is the space boots, if I'm not mistaken. Gonna pop a salad. If we can also get coffee beans, that'd be good, because like I said, we are allowed to grow crops, just not sell them. So if we can start growing coffee consistently and make a bunch of triple shot espresso just to travel around quicker, that would also be pretty nice. Alright. Almost level 40. It is 40. That is this. Yeah, the ice levels. Okay. Slingshot. Useless. I don't really ever use the slingshot, to be honest. Just gonna break the chest. Alright. I know Sebastian likes these, but other than that, I don't think they have much of a use. Yeah. To be honest, a lot of this stuff like iron and gold isn't going to have that much of use either. Because it's just a fishing run. We got a... Is this a beanie? Indeed it is. We're going to wear the beanie. Because why not? I'm going to trash this. Don't need that. Oh, this is perfect because we're in the ice levels. That's probably why we got it. It's probably exclusive to the enemies in the ice section of the caves. Our luck must be pretty high because we're getting consistent ladders. Okay. The dust sprites are pretty good because they drop a bunch of coal. If we can kill 500 of them before the end of this year, we could also get the burglar ring, which, to be fair, is not that useful. So it doesn't really matter too much. Give me that iron. Surprisingly, I haven't found a magnet ring yet. Usually that's one of the first things you get. Okay. Floor 50, I'm not complaining. If we can get to floor 50. bunch of dust sprites. They're also really good because they when they're grouped up like this, it's very easy to get staircases because it just the chance of getting one I think is what it's 2% from each enemy to get a staircase. So if you have a bunch of those enemies like that just lined up, very likely to get a staircase. Dang, there's so many of them. Alright, let's go over here and clear these guys out. The slimes are very annoying per usual. Yeah, this is where the Neptune's glaive starts losing its usefulness. I don't remember when we get the obsidian edge though. I think it might be 50. Cause 60's the master slingshot, or is it 80? I think it's 80, the master slingshot. Okay, I didn't get a single ladder from any of those enemies. Actually, okay, this was a swarm level, so we had declared all the enemies anyway. I need to drop something. I'm gonna drop the cave carrots. Alright, level 50. The tundra boots. Alright, while we're here, I'm just gonna trash this because I don't need it. I'm gonna go up to the entrance, like I said, and we're gonna place this here and smoke the legend. Because if we can sell this tonight, what I'll do is the next day, tomorrow, we'll just immediately buy the what's it called, membership form, and then probably the kitchen upgrade or the backpack upgrade probably. And we'll hold off on the kitchen because we don't have the sashimi recipe yet, so don't really need to prioritize that at the moment. Gonna use this bomb. This is a perfect area to plant that. And nothing. Beautiful. Alright. I think I said in one of the first streams I don't really use a whole lot of the different hats, but I mean if we get a new hat, might as well just put it on for this one, for this playthrough. That'd be a pretty interesting challenge. Just like a collecting hats run. Alright. I love when we come across these like backpacks and the carts full of coal. I feel like in the Skull Cavern, I feel like you get a lot of coal. Because in my main world, when I was reaching perfection or heading towards perfection, I did a bunch of Skull Cavern runs, and literally I had like hundreds of coal. Or is that? I think that's combat upgrade. Level 3? Yeah, level 3. Cool. Alright, I think we can push for floor 55. Is this combat quarterly? Indeed it is. Yeah, can't sell it, so might as well just use it. Get these things out of here. Another bomb. I'll take that. Might as well. Just put it here. Cool, man. Surely we can just get a staircase to, you know, get down one more level. Surely it's not that difficult. Okay, we're Logisch. Mate, come on. Don't do this to me. We need one more level. Please. Okay. Stardew Valley. I love this game. It's favorite game of all time. Alright. Roots platter. Okay, actually, let me check my luck real quick. Because if it's another highlight day, then I'm gonna go back in the mines. Nope. Displeased. Alright, I guess we'll just fish today. We did get a good amount of coal. So we'll just smoke a bunch of fish and work towards earning more money. I'm gonna go pick up the legend real quick. Okay. Yeah, let's go pick up that real quick and then sell it, and then we'll get the profit from it tomorrow. I wish you could just sell it at Willie's, but because it's smoked, it counts as a an artisan item, so you can't sell it to Willie. You have to just sell it via the shipping bin. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the Adventurers Guild thing. We could buy a ring. I think is it the ruby ring that gives critical chance? I think it's 5k though for it, so not gonna be something I invest in at the moment, but just something to think about for later. There's also the lava katana, which is 25k. Sometimes I will go for that. Before the what's it called? I'm gonna give this to Linus real quick. What's it called? The Galaxy Sword. If I get a prismatic shard, I will just immediately go for that, but usually I'll use the Obsidian Edge for a bit, and then either do the Lava Katana or Galaxy Sword, if I get lucky with prismatic shards. Beautiful. 15,000 gold. Alright, let's grab that. I'm gonna go back to the base to sell this and then put some stuff away, and then we'll go to the beach. We could also do the mountain lake though, because I feel like we did get some good fish, like the bass and the bullheads. Because when they're iridium quality, they are worth a good amount. Might as well pick this leek up. Linus does like leeks. Okay, yeah. So leeks and dandelions. If we can collect as many of those and just give them to Linus, then hopefully we get the sashimi recipe soon. I'm hoping we can at least get it in summer, because I guess that does give us time to set up our whole crab pot army, which at the moment isn't really useful because number one, we can't turn it into sashimi, the produce, and we also just don't have that many, so we wouldn't be making a whole lot anyway. We do need to donate this. I'm gonna smell some more copper, because I do want to get the axe upgraded so we can get wood more efficiently, so we can get more crab pots going. I mean, we can make a couple now, but I think I'm just gonna save for 5. But if we use 2, okay, we'll have 5 if we use 2 once those 3 are done. I think it's 25. It's 25 with the reduced price. Yes. Yeesh. Alright, let's plop this down. Put some stuff away. Okay, this is another thing we need to donate. The only purpose really for donating to the museum is, again, trying to get that star drop, but probably not going to happen. Okay, the rest of this is fine. And we'll sell this. Might as well have some iron going so we can get the steel pickaxe going as soon as we can as well. Yeah, if we can start getting some early skull cavern runs going, then that will be pretty lucrative, I think. I guess not really lucrative in the sense of earning more gold because we can't sell a lot of it, but or any of it, to be honest, because we can only sell fish. But it will be lucrative in the sense that we can start get a head start on getting the iridium we need for not only upgrading our tools but also for the repairing the boat. I'm still contemplating whether or not I should set up a farm just so we have a consistent source of food. I mean, once we get the greenhouse done, we might as well. But I'm trying to think whether or not we should get some plots going for now and just use the seasonal food, the seasonal seeds. Okay. Okay, we're good on bait. That is the perk of getting a bunch of bug meat from the cave. Yeah, I'm just gonna fish at the beach, honestly. Okay, just a bunch of seaweed. I'm gonna place this down over here. Okay, cool. You know what? Flounders are good. Even the halibuts are good, but I think we'll get... Overall, I think the fish we get at the mountain lake will be better. So I'm just going to head over there. We'll probably just be fishing the rest of the day anyway, because there's no point going in the mine on a low luck day. Give me that garbage grub. Never mind, nothing in there. I'm gonna pick up some more salads real quick, actually. Okay, Linus. Yeah, right here is fine. I was about to say, did I pick up my smoker? Because that would have been really annoying if I left it on at the beach. But yeah, we might as well start smoking this flounder. Oh, is this... This isn't a bass, is it? I think this is a bullhead. Nope, it is. They kind of have similar patterns. Again, like I said, the only thing I'm really looking forward to with those treasure chests is more coal, because anything else we can't really sell or do anything with. Okay, we can donate this, so that's something. I don't really care about the roe. Roe is something we can sell, so maybe we can get into fish ponds later on. I was going to make that one of the goals, like get every color, one of every color fish pond, or like get a certain amount of fish ponds, but I don't know, I feel like it's a bit unnecessary, because we already have some other goals that aren't, you know, mandatory, or aren't as important, like catching all the fish. We already have some other goals, like the aquarium one, and I didn't want to add too much stuff, because then it would have been a little bit difficult to keep track of everything that we need to do by the end of the run. I'm gonna check the stream real quick just to make sure it's not lagging. Because like I said, I usually use the display capture, but I'm using the what do you call it, game capture this stream, which is, you know, if everything continues to go well, I'll just keep using that. More chub. Okay. I forgot I had the trap bobber on. Don't really need it for anything though. We literally only needed it for the legend. Okay. I'll probably stream again tomorrow just so we can make as much progress as possible. Yeah, 300 gold, dude. Per smoked gold quality bass. Not even iridium quality. That's pretty good. So that's 600 gold just with those two fish alone. Ooh, iridium quality, let's go. But yeah, that is one thing I will say about this challenge, is fishing can be pretty lucrative. It's just a bit tedious. You definitely have to put the time in. It's not as enthralling as just going to the mines, for instance, or the skull cavern. But it is, I do find it enjoyable overall, personally. Is this a chub? Nope. Oh, it's a bat. Dang. Okay, that's 800 gold right there, man. Beautiful. So what is that? 1400 between these two, the 4 smoked fish. Oh, another one, man. Let's go. I'm definitely gonna clear out my inventory a bit though. I should have put a chest here because this is one of our fishing spots, much like how we have something set up at the beach. Not only is it our fishing spot, but we also have the cave here, so we could put things we get from the mines here. I don't usually do this, but for this challenge, it's pretty useful. Well, I was gonna say I was gonna donate these real quick, but I don't think we have time. Alright, I'm gonna have to drop something. I'll eat this leek. Because we already gave Linus 2 gifts this week, so no point in holding on to it at the moment. Yeah, I do want to make this stream, like I said, do want to finish spring this stream, and also what was I gonna say? I also want to accomplish a lot in terms of things we need to purchase. But yeah, tomorrow once we get the money from the legend, we should be able to just immediately start going on a spending spree. Which, like I said, definitely want to start the membership tomorrow, and probably the backpack upgrade, because we don't need the kitchen right now. Is this almost done? I'm just gonna continue fishing for now. Driftwood, don't need that. Stonks, bro. We might actually be able to get the kitchen, the backpack upgrade, and the membership. But we could also do the membership, and then we'll have money left over to potentially buy maybe the minecarts. Because I think the minecarts are 15k. Or 25k. I think they're 15k. Aw, dang, that was almost a perfect catch, too. Don't really need emeralds. Okay. Okay, this one's still smoking. I just realized. 12, okay. This will be, what, 900? So that's 2100 right there. With just those 2 fish. So yeah, we might be able to make it to 20k. Give me that. Oh, I'm gonna actually grab this chest real quick. Even if most of the stuff we get from those chests aren't going to be that useful, it's always nice just to see what we might get. Okay, Nautilus shell. We've donated before, so we don't need that. Okay. Another bullhead. I think we have 3 of those, right? Iridium quality ones. I'll check in a second. Because those are, I think, are 150 each. Which isn't as good as the 200 from the bass, but still pretty good. Yeah, 3 of those. Not bad. 450. We should actually probably start smoking those. Because that'll get up to 900 if we smoke all of them. Which is pretty dang good. It's almost 1,000 right there. Or an extra 1,000. Alright, yeah, let's start. We don't have a whole lot of space, but I'll get rid of the green algae. So yeah, I think I'm just going to keep fishing until all 3 of these bullheads are done smoking. And then we'll probably head back if we don't pass out. We should be able to make it back fine. Cool. Is this a bullhead? Nope, chub. Chubs, the pattern for the chubs always surprise me because I always expect them to be really easy. Not that they aren't, but they're always a bit more difficult than I expect them to be. Okay. This one looks like a bass, maybe. Nope, it's a bullhead. I should probably just stop trying to guess the patterns, because clearly not always right with them. Alright, let's... Oh dang, we got another one, so that's 1,200 right there. Which, again, not complaining about that. I think, I'm trying to remember all the prices for the JoJo membership form. I think the greenhouse is 30k. And then the bus is 25k. Yeah, and then the minecarts are 15, and then there's one that's 10k, and then I think the glittering boulder removal is 5k or something like that. But it might be 10, though. And then there's the quarry bridge repair. We only have an hour left. Okay, once this is done smoking, I'm just going to head back, because I do want to be able to sell all of this that we have on us right now. Because we won't be able to sell until tomorrow if we don't do it tonight, because, like I said, smoked fish counts as artisan, so we won't be able to give it to Willy. Okay, let's try to grab this here. Still a decent, pretty decent haul. This is taking a while though. We might be able to make it if we're quick enough. I mean, yeah, we should be able to make it because we have the backwoods. Okay, never mind. We might not be able to get there. That kind of sucks, but at least we know we have the money. At least we know we're going to be making the money. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that last fish, I should have probably left when the second fish bullhead was done smoking, but I'll take 15k though. I think I heard the achievement sound effect as well. So we probably reached, what, 100k maybe? Or 50k? 52k is not bad. It's not very good either, to be honest. It actually kind of is bad for right now if we put into perspective the how much we need for one of the goals that I set out for myself, which is 1 million gold. But it's not, I'm not going to say all hope is lost though, because we still do have 3 more seasons, and those 3 more seasons, things will just be a lot easier. So yeah, let's just check this. Okay, probably going to be fishing again today. What's the festivity today? Again, because we got to, oh, the flower dance. Flower dance is completely useless, so yeah, let's just sell all this, and then we'll donate these. Okay, we can actually upgrade our axe, which I think is one of the things I'm going to do. I'm going to clear this little area here because might as well. I haven't decorated my farm a whole lot, unfortunately, but it's not really necessary at the moment. We're not going to be making any buildings either because we just simply don't need to. I am going to go unlock the thing real quick though. The membership form. I think it opens at 8, right? The Joja Mart. I'm gonna go grab a water real quick. Okay. We are back. Alright, let's go into Jojamart. Okay. Oh. Wait, Jojamart is closed on holidays as well? Interesting. I think there's a secret way into here, is there not? Okay, yeah, there we go. Wait, what? Wait, do you need like a certain tool for this, or? Okay, I don't remember. I know the alleyway buffet is over here, but you need to be able to chop down a log. Or a boulder or something, which we don't have the steel tools for. Okay, well, guess we're not doing museum or anything like that today. So, I guess we just keep fishing. It's about the only thing we really can do. Besides, we'll just make even more money. That was an anchovy. That was a very interesting pattern for an anchovy. Okay, so is this another anchovy? Because the pattern is pretty similar. Nope. Halibut. Yeah, I think once we have the sashimi recipe and we have a whole bunch of crab pots, our profits will definitely soar upwards. I mean, 1 million gold is definitely possible even with just fish, but it is definitely going to be a grind. I'm hoping the tomorrow is a higher luck day because, like I said, I do want to progress in the mines as much as possible before summer, just so we can get the star drop and other things out of the way. An iridium flounder, beautiful. I'm guessing Willie's not in his shop because it's a holiday. Let me actually go check. Nope. Might as well grab this real quick. Honestly, if we get some more coal out of it, that'd be pretty good. At the same time, we don't have our thing on us right now, smoker. Alright, I'll take the deluxe bait, and I'll take this flounder over the anchovy I have. Alright, let's go to the mountain lake now. Because not only is our smoker there, but again, we can get some more largemouth bass. And even some of the bullheads would be good as well. Yeah. You know, actually, while we can, let me just go quickly donate these. I think we have until 4, so we should be good. Theoretically. Hypothetically. Did we... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I completely forgot we can't do that today. I'm an idiot. Let's go to the community center again real quick, actually, because before I do the Joja thing, if there are any bundles we can complete, I will do that. Like, the crab pot bundle wouldn't be too difficult, but I think that's the one we get 3 crab pots from. Yeah, a lot of these aren't really possible, again, unless we use the traveling cart, which we don't really need to do. It's not like one of those challenge runs where it's like the traveling cart is super useful. And again, the rewards aren't overly worth it, so we don't need to spend like a bunch of money at the traveling cart for no reason. Okay. But yeah, I do kind of desperately need that next backpack upgrade. Chubs are pretty good to smelt. Whereas these are the type of fish that would get turned into sashimi. So there's not really a point of wasting coal on those ones, if we don't have a whole bunch of it. And this is exactly why a chest would be useful. Actually, I think we're about to get exhausted after this. Or if we throw one more, we will. Okay, You know what? Let me do this. Just so we have the ocean fish out of the way. I'm gonna go sell some of those ocean ones just so we don't have them in our inventory. Yeah, because there's really not a whole lot of stuff we can put away other than the ores, but I usually keep those on us. Or me, I guess. I usually keep those on me. Okay, we can do a steel upgrade as well. Steel is 5k? 5 bars and 5,000 coins. Upgrading our tools in this run in particular won't be too bad because again the only two that we really need to upgrade are these, the pickaxe and the axe. So yeah, that'll be good. I guess I'll put the yours away. And we'll make another crab pot. And we can put these here. I will smoke these because it's just, instead of 600, it'd be 1200. So I think it's worth keeping those. I'm just going to take the backwoods again because it's a little quicker to get to where we need to be. Not the greatest chest, to be honest. Just gonna eat these berries. I'm gonna start smelting these bullheads because there's the next most lucrative thing. I'm gonna end fishing a little earlier tonight, just so we actually have, we can ensure that we can get back and we have a chance to actually sell the fish we collected today. And this is on top of all the other fish that we put in there as well. So that'll be pretty good. We're at what, 52k was it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, we should be making bank today, though. I think after this fish, I'm just gonna head back. Like I said, I hope it is a high luck day tomorrow, just so we have a chance to get a little bit further in the mines, because we did make it to, was it 45 or either 40 or 45, which is decent considering we were at 15 at the start of the stream. So, and we have been prioritizing fish mostly. Yeah, with the money we made from the smoked legend plus what we're gonna get tonight, we should definitely be able to afford some of the things. I'm tempted to just honestly get the Joja membership form and then just get the mine carts. We can also actually, how much iron do we have in here? We could upgrade our thing as well, our pickaxe, if it's a unlucky day, and then our axe as well. But yeah, that should be stonks. There we go. That's honestly not bad. Okay, 7.7k. I will take that. Is that almost 30k? I think we're almost at 30k. Yeah, there we go. That's actually pretty cool. And it is a max luck day. What do you know? Alright, let's check the weather. Okay, so I might hold off on the pickaxe for now. We're gonna donate these real quick. And then Joja, pretty much. Another thing we could do is, like I said, the backpack upgrade. Because it'll just be nice having the max storage for not only fish, but for whenever we're in the mines. I also haven't even been checking these help wanted things. To be fair, we're not going to be able to do a whole lot of them unless they're fishing related. Ooh, tortilla. I mean, that's 50 energy, not bad. I'll just use that now, actually. Okay, so we are going to, is Joja 8 o'clock? I feel like Joja should be like 24/7. At Team Walmart. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. Okay, well, the museum opens up at 8. I know that for a fact. So we're gonna go here. We have a little bit of time to spare. I guess we can just fish in the river, because why not? I think it's just like carp and sunfish that you get from the river. Or just sunfish if it's during the day. Ooh, there's a chest. I wonder if the chest, the stuff you get from the chest matters depending on where you're at. Will you get luckier with the stuff you get in the chest? Like for instance, if you're fishing in the river, will the loot be better or worse rather than if you were fishing in the ocean? I don't actually know. We did get 5 coal though, so that's pretty cool. Gunther, my man. I got some stuff to donate. We'll just put this here. I'll probably reorganize this stuff later. Okay, let's... 30 gold, that is so good. Alright, we're gonna just trash all this. Beautiful. Alright, let's go over here. Never mind. It's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna go to Joja first anyway, actually. And do we... You know what? Let's just do the backpack upgrade. It's not Wednesday, so we should be able to access Pierre's general store. Okay. Is this the cutscene with Morris? Indeed it is, indeed it is. Well, we're effectively selling out to Morris in about within the next few moments, actually. So 50% off. Don't mind if I do. I wish I could get 50% off this backpack. Okay. Don't really care about the rest of this cutscene, to be honest. Give me this. Give me this. Beautiful. Max storage. You love to see it. Alright, I'm gonna put the deluxe bait here. We're gonna just put these here. Yeah, this is fine. And then, yeah, let's go to Joja's. Like I said. Alright, Shane. I'm gonna get there before you. El Bozo. Eat. Okay. Oh yeah, we can't. Yeah, okay, tomorrow we'll be able to do it. I always forget that you have to wait until the next day after you purchase the membership to actually buy the upgrades. Okay, so I guess, yeah, we're going mining because it was a max luck day today. So, take a little break from fishing for today. Yeah, that does mean we won't be making any more money today. So what we have now is what we'll have to use. I think, you know, I might just go for minecarts before I do the kitchen or any more tool upgrades. Because we're close to the 15k, and that will just be useful to quickly move between areas. eat up a little bit before we go in. Okay, where were we? Yeah, okay, we're at 50. We did make it to 50. Okay, let's clear these guys out. Hopefully that luck actually comes in clutch. Because my goal is 70 for today. Floor 70. We have... Okay, we already have this one, I think. We just need the other 3. Again, I said earlier, I don't remember if we need all 4 dwarf scrolls or not. Well, we do for the Dwarven translation guide, but I don't know if we need that or not. Alright, our luck is not the greatest on this floor. Alright, I'll take that coal though, that's beautiful. Okay. I mean, the Neptune's Glaive, I keep forgetting what it's called, is still pretty decent at this floor, or at these floors, I should say. But I think once we get to when the skeletons start spawning, and especially the lava mines, it's just not going to be that great. But yeah, if I can just quickly upgrade my pickaxe as fast as I can, that'll be good. Okay, yeah, there's a ghost out of here. Okay, we have a way down. Just gonna grab this copper. Oh, there's a lot of the dust parts. There's also one of those special slimes that drop loot. So I'm gonna go kill that real quick as well before we descend. Yeah, it's just so satisfying when you kill a bunch of those sprites and then you just get the ladder and a bunch of coal as well on top of that. Yeah, these floors are always good, especially if you have a monster musk. Just kill a bunch of dust sprites if you need coal. The iron edge, I don't think this is that useful, to be honest. This slime is being very obnoxious. You know, honestly, I'm just going to eat the rest of these because we need the energy and we could use the space as well. Okay. There's more dust sprites up here. But yeah, if you have the ring you get from slaying 500 dust sprites, where monsters drop double the loot, or they have the chance to drop double the loot, with the monster musk, you can get so much coal on these levels with all these dust sprites. It's actually insane how effective that can be for getting coal. But yeah, like I said, you can also do it if you do the Skull Cavern run. If you do a bunch of Skull Cavern runs consecutively, you can also get a bunch of coal that way. I think we just leveled up in mining as well, which is cool. We probably just got the next bomb, the crafting recipe for the bomb, the normal one. Okay. More dust sprites. I hate this slime effect that you get. I think if you have the slime charmer ring, you don't have to worry about that. It's kind of like that accessory in it's the expert king slime accessory in Terraria, where slimes just don't they're just friendly to you as opposed to hostile. That's what that reminds me of. Please give me a way down. There we go. Yeah, might as well just collect as much ore as possible. Even if it's not as useful as it would be in a traditional playthrough. It's always these, like, the levels that end with 9, like 19, 59. I think there's another one, like 29 or 39 or something. Or one that's a little bit, I think it's 79 actually. I think it's 19, 59, and 79. Where they're like really annoying, like, floors. Like this. Eat a salad. Because we do need more energy. There we go. They give a really good amount of energy. Alright. The crystal dagger. There's a, if you didn't know, there's a setting in the, when you create a farm, there's a setting where you can, ooh, this is a lot of iron. But there's a setting where you can randomize the chest loot you get from the mines, which is pretty cool. I've never used that feature before, but I think this playthrough would have been a good time to check that out, because we don't really need a whole lot of the loot here. I mean, obviously some of the stuff like the star drop at floor 100 is the same, but some of the weapons you get, I think like the Wicked Chris is one of the ones that you can obtain if you use the different chest loot setting when you create your farm. I mean, even if we can get to 65, that'd be good, but definitely striving for 70. I think 70 is when you start getting the ice brick. 70 to 80 is the ice brick. Or I guess 70 to 79 is the ice brick floors with the skeletons. And then the last 40 floors is the lava area. But once we get to floor 100, we can just, if we really wanted to, we could just consistently try to fish as many lava eels as possible. Which, those things are very lucrative. Okay, we have jade, we have diamond. The diamond's not super useful in this case. Might as well mine it though. Because why not? Is this a... okay, a dagger. I'm getting just decked here. Alright, there's an entrance down here. Ooh, that is a bunch of iron. I'm gonna go grab this one up here and then probably use a bomb on the chunk that's down there. And then there's this area where you can break all the crates. Which I might do because, okay, we don't have, we're one copper short, so we're just gonna have to manually mine all this. It's not too bad, it only takes 2 hits with the copper pickaxe. Okay, let's just go down. Okay, this is, I don't see any openings. Do we... yeah, because you don't get the rewards for leveling up until you sleep and wake up. Because I was going to say, maybe we have the bomb recipe, but I don't think we're going to get that until we sleep. If I'm even correct in the first place about level 4 mining being the next bomb recipe. or where you unlock the next bomb recipe. Yeah, yeah, food's not really a worry in this playthrough, to be honest. I think, okay, that's Sprite. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's a lot of them on this floor again. I think these crystal fruits are pretty good for energy. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty decent. These ghosts are going to be very annoying. Die, my man. There we go. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna keep going because we are pretty close to 70. So hopefully we can actually reach that. It is 12 though. I'm being very wary of the time. We have plenty of salad still, so and we can always buy more too. So I'm not really worried about the energy usage. I'm just kind of racing against the clock here, see if we can get to level 70. We can't even make any cherry bombs because I don't have any copper. Or I don't have enough copper. Actually, never mind, we got some from somewhere. I'm gonna use another salad. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it to 70. Unless there's like a staircase already here. No, but there are dust sprites, so maybe we can... You know what? I'll take the coal that we get from here. We're just gonna pass out. We're getting swarmed here. Okay, we get a bunch of bat wings. Okay. And we pass out. Did we... No, we didn't sell anything. Okay, we don't even have the bomb recipe. I think that's 5 then. We upgraded in combat, which I didn't see. What is it? Oh, it's another max luck day. Okay. So we're going to go back in the mines today. And then tomorrow and the last day we'll probably just fish, and then that'll be the stream, because like I said, this stream I just wanted to finish the spring, so the next stream will be starting off from summer. I'm gonna put these in here. Probably gonna need another chest soon as well. Yeah. Let me... Do we have 50 wood? Eat. We'll put that there. Let me put all of the valuables in here. So I'll put all the weapons and stuff in the other chest. Actually, no, we'll put all the valuables in this chest on the right. And we'll put all the tools in, like natural stuff here. I'll put the geodes. No, we'll put valuables and natural stuff in the right chest. And then we'll put like weapons and stuff in here, like monster drops and whatnot. Okay, like all the geodes can go in this one. We did collect a bunch of iron, which is nice. Okay. Did we miss anything in here? Yeah, the trash we'll keep in here. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go to Georgia, actually, before we go to the mines again. I'm gonna smelt some iron, though. Actually, let's smelt some copper. We could have got another furnace made, actually, with that, but whatever. Let's grab some of these forgeables, like this leek over here, so we can have that ready for Linus on Sunday. Okay, we still have a decent amount of time to go. Like an hour in game. What level of foraging are we actually? 2. I feel like Juju Mart should open at 8 as opposed to 9. Because that would be kind of like another edge they would have over Pierre's. Let's clear this area out a bit. We don't have quite enough for the mine carts. I'm gonna keep this clay on us actually. All right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the bus is 40k. Never mind. Dang. Okay, the mine carts are the cheapest thing here. I did not remember that. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for the mine carts whenever we can. Where are we at for fish, actually? We still have plenty of those to go. I'm trying to think of if we're missing any before we head into summer. We might need to do some night fishing ones, like bream. Do we have eels? Did we catch an eel yet? We have not, but I think that's summer. So we should be good in that regard. I'm gonna grab another leek. Those are my 2 gifts for Linus. Winter root. Might as well just eat that real quick. That was actually kind of a waste because we weren't missing that much energy anyway, but it's fine. This ghost is very annoying. Okay, there's a ladder open, but we got one from killing that slime, so that's fine. There we go, finally. Alright. Ooh, there's a bunch of sprites here. Okay, there's an opening already here. I'm gonna kill these dust sprites real quick before we head down. I was gonna say my goal is level floor 80, but for today, but honestly, I don't think we're gonna hit that before we pass out. The rate it's going at. Okay. Okay, so it's 70 that the master slingshot is at. So what's 80? Is it? I think 80 might be the obsidian edge. That or it's another pair of boots. Okay, there's an opening here. Actually, you know what? The Neptune's Glaive is actually pretty effective against the skeletons as well. But definitely 100% once we get to the lava zone, it'll not be nearly as effective against the enemies there. But it is definitely a really good starter weapon if you get lucky with fishing. I mean, we got 2 of them, so that was like very lucky. Is there I could have swore there was an item that is rarely dropped by these skeletons. I think it's the femur bone or something like that. And it's a weapon. It's like a club. Could be wrong though. We're just not getting very lucky with staircases here. Okay, it is 5. We still have a chance to reach level 80. Floor 80. Gonna eat a salad real quick. We should hopefully definitely get a staircase here. I think there's a lost the rocks on that level anyway. These compact floors are definitely pretty good for getting down. Because even if you don't have a bomb and you're just mining, you don't have to walk around as much, so. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I definitely want to start upgrading my pickaxe soon, so we have an iron one for the mine or the lava levels. Oh, there's a almost completely missed that. All right. Okay, we should be able to make it to level 80, honestly. And I think that's a perfect place to stop for the mines this stream. Because like I said, I do want to get the pickaxe upgrade, so if we can get that early on, and if we can buy that tomorrow, the 27th, and have it either the 1st or 2nd of summer, that'd be pretty good. Pretty good start. I think I'm going to prioritize that over the copper axe for now. Because the axe is going to be useful for getting wood and whatnot for crab pots and etc. But as of right now, I definitely need the pickaxe to be upgraded to at least gold for now. And then we don't need to worry too much about iridium upgrades, but at some point, obviously, we will do that. That's why I'm not prioritizing the iron as much. Because we only need it for the tool upgrades, and we only need 10 bars for the 2 tools that we need to upgrade. And then we don't really need it for much in terms of fishing, if I remember correctly. But yeah, we're basically level 80, so. Once we get there, we'll head back up and then probably go to bed, just end the day. And then just fish for the last 2 days of the season. Again, I do want to prioritize. Actually, you know what? Before we go to bed, I'm gonna. Yeah, okay, firewalker boots. I am going to see if we can catch. The what do you call it? The nighttime fish, like the bream and whatnot. I think bream is a fish that we need to catch. Okay, you can get it during all season, so it doesn't matter too much. Do we... Okay, we have it anyway. Let me see... Let me see what other nighttime fish... I wish you could sort fish by season on the wiki. might... Okay, never mind. There is a... If you go to the seasons, you can go to spring and then scroll down to fish. Okay, so let me look at the list here. We have the anchovy. Make sure... Okay, we're still... Stream's still fine. Okay, so we have the anchovy. We have the smallmouth bass. The catfish. Oh no, we don't have the catfish. So what's... It's rain. Okay, yeah, that's why though. It's rain. The catfish. So hopefully we get another rainy day. Oh, that's not good. Okay, never mind. It's... You can catch it in fall and summer in the secret woods. So we don't have to worry too much about that. The sunfish we have. The herring we have. The eel we don't have, but we can catch that in fall. Sardine we have. The shad we don't have. Yeah, we don't have that. But and that's rain exclusive as well. We can catch that in the summer and fall though. The flounder we have, the halibut we have, and the legend we have. Okay, so we're good. We don't really need to worry too much right now in terms of fish. We caught the legend, which is the one that was most worrisome. So I'm just gonna go to bed now. Okay, you know, I'll actually take that piece of coal. We have 52 coal, that's pretty good actually. That'll be really good for smoking tomorrow and the next day. The fish. Okay, we don't have anything to sell. I will put some of this stuff away though real quick. We should almost be level 10 fishing. Once we get that, we'll have the crab pots will be even more useful. But I will... Let's get one more going and then we can make 2 more crab pots. We have 100 wood, don't we? Yes. Alright, 2 more crab pots going. Oh wait, you know, let's just make 2 more and then we'll just get more copper. That's an extra 4. So we'll put 2 on each side. And then we'll just loot these. These things aren't going to be as useful until we have the sashimi anyway. So we'll just leave them for now. And we'll put all this stuff in here. We have 100 iron. That is pretty good. Was not expecting to have that much. Okay, we'll put these in here. The bones as well. This can go in here, this can go in here. That can go in there. Okay, we should be good. Alright, let's just go to bed. if it is a rainy day, we might as well work on catching the fish that we need, just so we have them out of the way. But yeah, we don't really need to worry too much about fish right now. Okay, is it a rainy day tomorrow? Okay, we don't really need to worry about that. Ooh, it is. Okay, so that's good. So I'll focus on catching the eel, the shad, and then the other one that we needed. And then that'll just take a little bit of stress off. Even though, again, we didn't really need to stress too much about them, but might as well just go for them. Okay, we're gonna go to, let's go to the beach. Yeah, let's just go to the beach. Oh, is this moss growing on the trees here? It is. Okay, so yeah, I forgot that the last few days of spring moss will start growing as well. So if we can harvest some of that, we can get even more deluxe bait. Okay. Another good thing about the upgrading this is we can eventually mine these for hardwood, which will be good for the smokers. Because if we can have more smokers, that'll be great. Is it? Okay, no, it's not Sunday. So we'll give to Linus tomorrow. I'm just going to get rid of this for now. There's Willie. How you doing? Alright, let's head over to the beach, like I said. I forgot when we get the sewer key, to be honest with you. But it's definitely something we're going to have to do. It's not the museum, is it, when you get the sewer key? I'm actually going to look that up real quick, because I am curious. It is the museum. It is 60. Ooh. Okay. It's 60 items. Honestly, that's not too bad. Ooh, we're gonna have to break open some geodes though. Also, where did I put my smoker? Is it still over near the mountain lake? Actually, no, I have it in my inventory, I think. I'm gonna grab this real quick. Deluxe bait, I'll take that. Alright, let's place this here. Might as well just smoke as much fish as possible, regardless of what the fish it is. Or what fish it is. But yeah, I think I'm going to unlock the mine carts before we end the stream as well. Just so next time, when we're doing the summer, it'll be easier to traverse around. That all that extra, the space we have, the extra bar from the backpack upgrade will be really useful for just holding more fish, especially when we start smoking fish and we'll have like duplicates of each fish that are different qualities. So we don't have to trash as much to save space. Okay, I think we had some of this because we can sell this row here. We can also technically sell these as well. This I don't really care about. Okay. Is this a flounder? Nope. I've always loved the little animations of the machines in this game. How they just like, it's kind of like they're breathing almost. I'm sure that was done intentionally though. Let's just smoke as much fish as we can here. Okay, there we go. Flounder, beautiful. And it's iridium as well. 200. So that'll be worth 400 once it's smoked, which is pretty lucrative. I just remembered we have Little Nightmares 3 coming up soon. So those will be videos I post on the channel. I was hoping to get this video done, this whole like challenge and all the streams that go along with it done before October, but that's definitely not going to happen at this point. Okay. Are we, how much gold do we have? 60k in total. I just want to reach level 10 fishing, to be honest. Okay, okay, I'm gonna pop another salad. Because I need more energy. Today will probably just be a money grinding day, where we just fish. Whereas tomorrow's gonna be fishing more for getting the rest of the fish we need this season. To finish that all up, and then obviously making money as well, but this is just like a pure grind day for money. Especially to make up for the last 2 days that we had where we were just exploring the mines. Ooh, wait. Broken trident. Okay, broken trident, another diamond, and herring roe. Which isn't... excuse me. It's not the absolute greatest in terms of how much it sells for. Okay, we have another chest here. Might as well go for them on these like fish, these types of fish, because they don't sell for as much, so it doesn't really matter what quality. We'll most likely get gold quality at least anyway. Alright, let's... One of these is worth 60, one of these is worth 80. Okay, we'll start smoking these. Just so we can make more money. The halibut row is not bad. I'll do this. We should be pretty close to level 10 fishing at this point. Okay, not a very good choice, to be honest. Okay. There's some bubbles here. There we go. Iridium halibut. Oh, it's gold. Oh, we have 3 of those, dang. I'm just gonna eat another salad, because why not? Might as well just keep going, honestly. And then at like 12, we'll start to head back so we can sell it all. Might as well grab this. Don't really need this, and I don't really need that. Iridium. Get rid of this. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna... We don't even have a smoked gold halibut, do we? So these won't stack. So I got this one. I don't really need the trash. Alright, we can just leave the smoker here for now. Because we'll be back here tomorrow anyway. After we catch all the fish, or before we catch all the fish, we need to... I'm going to give Willie another diamond because... Okay, never mind, we've already given him 2. We'll give him another diamond tomorrow, though. Because might as well just friend him, if we can. Leah. We should make a lot of money tonight, though, which is good. And then, like I said, tomorrow we'll be a bit more focused on getting the fish we need in the rain in spring. So, and then obviously we'll be making money on the side as well. So, yeah, this is a lot of fish, like pretty full inventory as well. Okay, cool. We'll put this in here. Okay, nothing else. And then we'll put these in here. 3,000 gold just sitting in this chest. We probably have a lot of things just sitting around that would sell for a lot that we just simply can't sell. Do we have any? No, we have no copper left. Okay. So we're gonna just have to get more before we want to upgrade our axe. And then, but we're probably gonna do the pickaxe before anyway. Yeah, decent amount. Almost 6,000 gold is pretty good at this point for one day. And then, okay, what? I'm pretty sure it's just instantly a clear day tomorrow. Yeah, sunny. This is the 1st of spring. Alright, it doesn't really matter what our luck is because we're going to be fishing. Let me look up those fish again, so I can see what times we need to catch them at. And then, yeah, I think they're all a little bit later in the day anyway. The catfish is... Well, the catfish is actually early, so we need to do that first. And it's in the river during the rain. Willie loves them. Linus is neutral towards them, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we're gonna go to... Yeah, we're gonna go to the river. And then the eel is a little bit later at the beach. And then the shad is also early. Okay, so we can catch the shad pretty much whenever. And that is also in the river. Okay. Cool, that makes it easy for us. But it has to be at least 9 o'clock. Alright, let's go down. So we'll do that first and then we'll end up going to the beach anyway for the eel, and then whatever other fish we catch we'll sell. And then we'll end the stream there. I think we accomplished a fair bit in this one. I think the most thing I'm proudest of most in this stream is probably the legend. Especially because we catched it first try, which was nice. But yeah, we should be able to catch the catfish whenever. I'm actually going to apply after this attempt, I'm going to apply the deluxe bait. Just so it's a bit easier. Okay, this is it. This is definitely it. We might not need the deluxe bait. Depends on how competent we are here, because this pattern isn't too difficult. There we go. Why was that actually more challenging than the legend? Alright, and then once it hits 9, we'll be able to catch the shad. But 300 per is pretty good. 600 when it's smoked as well. So if we can catch a couple of those, that'd be pretty nice. I'm going to actually just equip this anyway because we have a decent amount of it. And we're running out of this bait anyway. And it'll just make the catfish, catching the catfish easier. I don't think the shad has too difficult of a pattern. I'm contemplating whether or not we should stay here and just try to catch catfish until 4. Okay, there's level 10 fishing, nice. Or we go to the beach and just fish there for a bunch of fish until 4 when we can catch it there. The eel there anyway. The eel's not too difficult. The lava eel on the other hand is definitely more difficult. I mean, we have the hardest fish out of the way, arguably, which is the legend. But there's also the scorpion carp and a couple other fish that are pretty difficult. Again, it all kind of depends on luck, to be fair. Because while the... Okay, this is another catfish. Because while the patterns are pretty much the same for each fish, they do vary in terms of difficulty, if that makes any sense. Which is a bit weird. It's a bit weird how the fishing system works in this game. Sorry about that. Accidentally bumped into the desk. But this is... Once we smoke this is 1,200 gold right there. Which is insane. So I think what I'm going to do is just keep fishing here until 4, and then we'll go over to the beach and try to catch the eel. We are 3 hours into the stream. That is kind of crazy. Okay, I think this is another catfish. Yeah, this is an easier one though. There we go. Dang. These things sell for so much. It's we could actually make a lot today just by catching the catfish. But we should be able to catch the shad now. I don't really remember its pattern, so I'm not going to be able to point it out immediately. Okay, there it is. Nice. Okay, so the only thing we need is the eel. And then we're good. Is this the goby? I think this is the goby, which is 1.6. I don't remember how to get that, but we don't really really need to worry about it right now. The cucumbers are summer, I'm pretty sure. I think this is the stonefish, which you can get from the caves or the mines. But we can do that whenever. Honestly, the ones I'm most worried about are probably the what is it called in winter? The submarine ones. I forgot what the festival's called, but the night festival, the night market. Those ones where you go into the submarine, those ones are honestly the ones I'm worried about most, because we have to get there pretty late and we won't have as much time to catch all of them. We will have 3 days to go there, and we don't really have much else to do, so we will prioritize that. But a part of me thinks that we might just manage to catch all of the ones we need there. But other than that, catching all of the fish is honestly not the hardest task. And then we should definitely be able to finish the... Okay, I think this is another catfish. We should definitely be able to finish the Joja Community Center. Or the Joja Community Center, the Joja membership form. We should definitely be able to finish that by the end of the year. So I think we'll definitely pass, hopefully. Again, I said this at the beginning of the... I explained this at the beginning of the video that I already started editing. But the only two that I'm not 100% certain we'll be able to do is 1 million gold and enter the walnut room. Because I think if we grind out if we have the rods, the lightning rods set up, and we grind out the skull cavern for iridium, I don't think we'll have too much trouble repairing the boat to get to Ginger Island. The only thing with that is the hardwood that's required is honestly the worst bit about that. But once we get the axe, we'll just grind out a bunch of hardwood whenever we can. Because we could theoretically... Ooh, this is a cool chest, but not that useful. We got a third Neptune's glaive, which is kind of insane. But yeah, we could theoretically plant the mahogany trees for hardwood. Because we're not selling it. Because before, in the first two streams, we couldn't because I was a bit more strict on myself. But as long as we don't sell it, we can plant it and harvest it for hardwood. So if we can plant a bunch of that, honestly, we should be good to get the 200 hardwood we need. Also, we'll also need hardwood for the smokers, which just caught one of the river jellies. We need one of each river jelly as well for the smokers. The cave jellies, we'll grind out some cave jellies at some point, probably when we're trying to get the fish that are exclusive to the caves or the mines. But yeah, pretty lucrative. I'm gonna head over to the beach now so we can start smoking all of these catfish that we have, and then because this will be 4,200, which is really good money wise. And then we'll just fish at the beach and then wait until 4. Once we hit 4, we'll be able to catch the eel. And like I said, the eel's not too difficult. It's not any more difficult than the catfish. I don't even think it is as difficult as the catfish, at least from memory. Okay, I forgot to eat again. Wasn't paying attention to my energy, to be honest. Okay. I'm just gonna eat too. We're gonna have to buy more salads anyway. At some point, probably next stream. But we're basically full energy, so we can just keep fishing for the rest of the day. Might as well grab the treasure chest again. And what is this? Oh, sardine? Yep. 5 gold. You know what? I'll actually take that. We can smelt that into a bar. We should definitely get these smoking. Because if we can sell all 7 of them when they're smoked, that'll be really good. Yeah, so it's an only fishing run. So essentially the rules are we can harvest other things like wood and stone and whatnot. It's not like the only action we can do is fishing, but we can only sell fish. The only way we can make money is sell fish. And we have certain goals we have to reach. So right now I'm trying to catch the eel, which I think I can catch at 4 until 2, and then that'll be the last fish I need to worry about for now until we get to summer. Yeah, as I was saying, if we can smoke all of these catfish, I think that'll be 4,200 gold because it doubles. Smoking it doubles the price. So yeah, see, one smoked catfish is 600, which is stonks. And then we'll purchase the mine carts probably tomorrow, which will be good for getting around quicker. Okay. Yeah, we caught the legend today. We got pretty far in the mine, so we accomplished a bunch this stream. So this is a full year in Stardew Valley. So once we complete this year's winter, that'll be the end. So what I did was I set out goals for myself, which I explained in previous streams, and I have to try to reach those goals. Like for instance, one of the goals is catch all of the fish, which I'll show you in a second. There's a whole page. And then as a little add-on to that goal, we have to catch all 5 legendary fish, which the first one is here, the legend, which is the hardest fish to catch in the game. So we have that out of the way, which is good. We also reached level 10 fishing not too long ago. And so yeah, we have to catch all of these fish on this page. Some of them we can't catch until certain seasons though. But once we catch this eel that we'll be able to catch when it reaches 4, we'll have all of the fish we need to worry about for now. And then so there's other things, other goals like reach Ginger Island, which we need to repair the boat for. There's reach 1,000,000 gold, which is something that I'm not super confident with the way things are going at the moment, but that could change, especially once we have our crab pot setup going. And then there's another one like set up an aquarium, which is more of a fun one as opposed to like a competitive one, I guess, if that makes any sense. Then we also have to complete the Joja membership form, which is, we need to do that anyway to be able to repair the boat. Because we couldn't have really even gone the community center route anyway if we wanted to, because we wouldn't have been able to catch. It just would have been a waste of time trying to get all of the things we need for the community center for the bundles, when we could be spending that time fishing and whatnot. So we're just gonna go the Joja route. Yeah, it's a bit of a Joja run. Yeah, lots of money. I did about last year, I want to say, I did a playthrough where I wasn't restricted to fishing, so I made a lot more money because I was able to sell a bunch of different things, not just fish. And so I was able to get a lot of money and very quickly was able to pay off the entire membership form. Yeah, in some ways it's easier depending on what you're doing. Because if you're able to sell a bunch of stuff like gold, if you grind out the mines and collect a bunch of gold and sell that, especially if you have the blacksmith perk where they're worth like 40% more or 50% more, then you can make a lot of money and it's very easy to pay off the membership form. Okay, we should be able to catch the eel now. Don't remember how rare it is. Okay, I'm gonna start smoking more of the catfish, just so we can have it ready to sell. I also need to upgrade my pickaxe because we reached level 80 of the mine, so we're we're at the lava stage of the mines. So definitely going to want a better pickaxe so we can just mine through the rocks and the gold ore quicker. If we don't catch the eel though today, it's not too big of a deal because we can catch it in the summer as well. Okay, this is it, I think. Judging by the pattern. Could be wrong though. Yep. Okay, it was a lot easier than I remember. Might as well smoke it. So we are all set with fish for now. Yeah. I think it's the summer is the tuna and the red snappers and whatnot for the beach. But what we could do next stream when we're doing the summer is we can just immediately go for the crimson fish. Because we still do need, I think, 300 wood to repair the east side of the beach, but that's not too bad. And then we'll be able to catch the crimson fish over there. And we get that out of the way, I think. And then the anglerfish we could do as well, because we don't need, doesn't need to be a certain season for the anglerfish, I don't think. Actually, it might. Okay, yeah, never mind. It is fall. Yeah, that is a good strategy. That was one thing I was talking about in a previous stream, was the bait machine. I mean, we could do it, yeah, once we unlock the east side of the beach. We'll be able to get the forageables over there to make it. Yeah, it's a really good strategy for, like, that's what I did with the trout derby, with the rainbow trout. You can just make a bunch of that and then get you can get the tags pretty quickly, so you can get all the rewards for that festival. But yeah, doing it for super cucumber or catfish would be very good, especially if you have a bunch of smokers set up. I think that paired with having like a whole row of crab pots on the Riverland farm to turn into sashimi would be really good for money. You could also theoretically do it with lava eels, I think. But lava eels are obviously a lot more difficult to catch. Okay, I definitely need to eat. Pop another salad. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot of good stuff in the chest. Funny thing is, I have a treasure chest just sitting in here that I can't even sell. No, I think roe is fair enough to sell because it technically is fish. But I got 2 of these, the treasure chest, and I sold the first one I got because I wasn't as strict in the first 2 streams in terms of things that I could sell, but I was more strict in the sense that I couldn't go into the mines or do anything that wasn't strictly fishing. So I was able to sell the first one, but I can't sell the second one. But I basically got two treasure chests very close to each other. And I think I got a bunch of diamonds as well from those chests. But yeah, especially if you have the mastery and you get the golden treasure chest, you can get the star drop tea, which is really good. Yeah, depending on what you're doing, fishing can be very lucrative. It just, again, depends on what you're doing and what you're trying to focus on, like with bait machines, or if you're going for the golden treasure chest consistently. I did go usually I go the fisher or the angler route when I choose my professions for the fishing, but I went with crab pots this time just so we could have that as a passive way of making income. Problem is we don't have the sashimi recipe yet, because we need to get to 3 hearts with Linus. I should probably be smoking the catfish. This is a lot, though. We should definitely make a lot of money tonight. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of... Well, we can put the bait here. Let me just do this. Probably head back at about midnight, so we'll be able to smoke 1 more catfish. Because I actually do want to be able to, yeah, I could do farming. I just wouldn't be able to sell any of it. But yeah, we could use it for food and then just get the XP and try to get the artisan profession. I'll probably work on that tour in the summer. Just plant like a bunch of blueberries or something. It's a bit too late for the parsnips. Alright, let's head back. So we actually are able to sell all of this. Yeah, we could do blueberries or like watermelons. Or I guess just melons. For crops. Because tomorrow will be the start of summer. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna save the jellies for more smokers. We'll put that in there. Alright, let's go to bed. Okay, so this is where I wanted... I was gonna go with the Lure Master, because we won't have to worry about putting bait, but if we don't get junk items, that means we can just consistently get the things we need for sashimi. Oh no, not yet. I was talking about that earlier in the stream with the coffee seed. Once we get the coffee seeds going, we can get those stuff for triple shot espresso, which would be good, especially for when we're doing the Skull Cavern run. I'm not sure what to go with though. No, because sashimi is technically it's just raw fish, so in the game it's technically considered a cooking dish, I believe, but it is technically still fish, so I'm allowing it. Because otherwise crab pots would just be completely useless for the most part. Or not as useful. Yeah, that is what I was thinking as well. Just because, especially because I want to have like I want the full Riverland farm to be completely covered with as many crab pots as possible. So if we don't have to fill it up every day, I think that'll be better. Yeah. The goal is to have an entire army of crab pots. I think I'm just going to go with the Lure Master. 7,000 gold. Beautiful. Almost 8,000. Okay. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for the stream. Probably going to stream tomorrow. Maybe a little bit earlier. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, we did quite a few things today. We finished spring, caught the legend, got pretty far in the mines. So we made a bunch of money as well. I think we got the backpack upgrade. So this is definitely a very eventful stream. But yeah. So what do we have next time? We have, because we reached level 10, so next time I'm probably just going to focus a bit more on getting more crab pots. Because like I said, I do want to have this whole area covered in it. We're going to probably clear a bunch of this debris on the farm as well. Set up a farm probably for farming XP. Probably decorate it a bit as well. Finish the mines, hopefully. Yeah, that is true. We could also do that. I did save a bunch of my trash in the chest for that. I think... No. Yeah, I don't like hand watering everything. I wasn't even planning on upgrading the watering can. I just left it in the chest. I don't even know where it is. Where did my watering can go? Oh, it's right here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably finish the mines hopefully next time. And just catch the fish we need, try to catch the fish we need early on. Probably get the crimson fish earlier on, like I said. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. I'll probably continue editing the video with this stream. Now that I have the footage for this. Yeah. Alright. I'm probably gonna go to bed now, it's pretty late. Thank you. Alright, see ya.